What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Because you know it's your boy B Hot Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing. OG Gangsta Wicked, aka Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Yes, sir. I'm in the building. B Hot, let me ask you, man. It's 2024. We had a great year. 2025 coming in. I wanted to ask you, could you be a little nicer in 2025? Don't start getting a little mean right towards the end.
No, man. No, I'm gonna work on stop being the Grinch. Even though you dress like the Grinch today, we both in green in this thing, looking like the green machine.
You talked about my shirt last time when I came over. You talked about my shirt. You called me Keith Sweat, so I went out and bought me some player.
Now you look like Jagged Edge.
You know what?
Kyle, what up though? See, now you just stole your cuz.
You know what? I ain't gonna say that, man.
See that? Cut brothers, what's happening? What's happening?
We finna start 2025 with this.
No, you asked me to stop being cruel,
right?
And I'm still on my BS.
Yes.
Oh no, forgive me for that. But before we go into 2025, we got to talk about 2024, man.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you feel about this year as a whole?
Man, it's so much. I was thinking about this last night because I knew you was going to ask me about 2024 first.
Yeah.
And I always like to look forward. But looking back on 2024. I feel like the trajectory for us in 2024 was a lot better than it was in 20, 21, 22, 23. Because coming off COVID, then coming off a lot of just the deaths in rap from 20, 22, 23, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it kind of slowed down in 2024. Now, I don't know if that's because a lot of people got snatched off the streets. A lot of these crews got infiltrated. I don't know what the reason is for it, but I feel like 2024 was a little bit better. We did have, major indictments in 2024. Dirk, Thugger, you know what I'm saying? I think that him beating that, you know what I'm saying, that was something that was huge in 2024. It gave him a second chance. It showed that, and we got to see what he's gonna do with that second chance also. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, you know what I'm saying? That whole situation. What about 2024? Cat Williams saying that this was going to be the year of, you know what I'm saying?
Of the truth. Do you feel like the truth came out this year with?
I do. I feel like that a lot of that it was necessary. Now, I've always, as you and I talk, I tell you that there are two parts to this. I'm not an advocate for going after our black men. And you know what I'm saying, and bringing them all the way down. I come from, my family that I come from, the Barbers, we might have a different ideology than a lot of people. Our family, we always have come up with that even if we kind of wrong about something, one of us, the family kind of sticks behind you. They're gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off. And that's, I kind of take that into the black community. So I'm a little bit, there's a lot of people that be like, well, Wick, Diddy got indicted, or this or that, or Cat Williams said this about a person, blah blah blah, and I will see comments on people, yeah, he did it, or yeah, she did it, or yeah. I'm not cut like that. You have to show me my people, all the way down to the T, blah, blah, blah. And I still may, put some money on their books. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody deserves a second chance in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for Cat for exposing a lot of stuff, because stuff has to be talked about. When you have bad behavior out here that's hurting the community, it needs to be addressed. And niggas need to call us as black men and black leaders, need to call out some of this bullshit that's going on in our community. And I feel like that's happened. And Cat was used as a vessel for that. You understand what I'm saying? But on the other hand, also, I feel a little down that it feels like, a lot of our black leaders are being targeted and have been knocked off the pedestal, and a lot of our people were happy about it too. So, in 2025, going forward, I kind of want to see the trajectory still going up as far as the peace and the love in the hood, and us kind of working together. Also, man, in 2024, man, we had some of the you know, some of the biggest interviews, not just the Cat Williams interview. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of great reunions. We had the Hot Boys reunion.
Yes, sir. What up, though, Turk?
We just talked about that with him the other day. You know what I'm saying? That kind of proved that no matter what a group of black men go through, that and no matter what has ever been said over the years or done, that we can get past that without violence.
Exactly.
You know, so that's what I took away from that entire situation.
Exactly.
No matter if, you know, we had to drag certain people across the finish line with us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They there and we all standing.
Exactly.
So I'm happy about that. We had Snoop and Dre drop an album. That's classic. You know, your favorite rapper of all time did something, you know, I joke a lot about him.
Yeah.
And I be playing devil's advocate, but Andre 3000 did something that was huge in 2024. He showed that, you know, I don't have to do rap. I can be myself.
Yeah.
And he dropped the Flute album. It came out of nowhere. Nobody, you know, and it got the whole entire you know, hip hop community talking about it.
Yeah.
Not only did it get everybody talking about Andre 3000 and his flute, but it got people back engaged with hip hop. Period.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We also had, you know, some beefs out there. We had Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of the beef.
Yeah. You was pissed off about the beef.
I was pissed off. Yeah, because both of them are black men and they both are kings.
Yeah.
And I think they could accomplish more together. I mean, we just had an example of what, you know, with the Hot Boys, you know what I'm saying?
Accomplishing more together.
They're more, exactly. They're more powerful together than apart. And I feel like the same way with Drake and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? We're more powerful apart. Together. And, you know, one more thing. And, you know, Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying, winning the presidency. I think that, and this is going to kind of be deep, so you got to follow me. I think that, and people would probably be like, well, why you bring up Donald Trump winning? I bring up Donald Trump winning because it kind of showed me in the black community now that we have gotten past words. You know, a person saying this or saying that, and now we want actions.
Yeah.
And I felt like that, you know what I'm saying, that the Dems, you know, it was a lot of bluster, a lot of just talk. And this time we finally kind of saw through that and said, you know what? Nah, we're going to look at what's going to make our community better. We're going to, you know, bring us together to make more money, to empower ourselves. And we chose on that. We didn't choose this time off emotions or somebody playing us. You know what I'm saying? So I was proud of my people. Even though a lot of people are mad at us about it, they still wanted to do the buck dancing and all that kind of stuff. But no, we said, you know what? Yeah, Trump is brass. Yeah, he says some shit we don't like. But at the end of the day, was I making more money when his 4 years, or did I make more money in the 4 years with the Dems in here, with Biden in him right now? And me personally, the 4 years that Trump did was the gas was down, the food was down, everything. I made more money. You understand? And that's all I looked at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think behind that, you know, 2024, it was a great year for music also. You know, something that we're leaving out, you know, our black women, you know, they rose to the top of rap. They took over rap in 2024. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We had, you know, wasn't that Lotto that did the first birthday bash?
Lotto shut down birthday bash, sold that thing out.
Sold it out, you know what I'm saying? We had
Glorilla being #1 with all her singles and dropping the best music.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So I think that 2024, man, it was an enlightening year. I think the trajectory is going up for us as a community, and I, you know, I don't have a lot of gripes. You know what I'm saying? I think it was better than the last few years when we talking the Dolphs and the Gangsta Bulls, and you know, we had so much. It was a point for a few years that behind me and you coming up in here depressed.
Exactly.
We knew that we were just waiting on somebody else to pass or another clique to beef with another clique and somebody die and all this kind of stuff. So I think that was tapered a little bit. Yeah. And what about, you know, some of the legendary actors and stuff that passed? One of your favorites.
Oh, James Earl Jones and John Amos both passed.
Absolutely.
This year,
you know,
those are two of the strongest black figures in entertainment, man, for the last 50-something years or 60-something years in James Earl Jones' case, maybe even 70. But that was a hard blow to see, man. Those guys leave, those pillars, and that's the thing about it. This time just keeps on rolling on and on and on. So, what do you think about going into 2025, though, Wick? What is it that you want to see the people do?
Well, I want to, in 2025, first of all, I want it to be better than 2024. I mean, that goes without saying. I think that, you know what I'm saying, with this platform, there's a movement going on out here. I tell people, look in the camera and tell you know what I'm saying, hit your notification button and share this content because we are one of few. I think that the people, our message is starting to resonate with the people in the community. That Behind Wicked are not perfect. Behind Wicked, we're black men here. But if we can try and we put our best foot forward, I think a lot of people are rallying behind the message, and I'm feeling that when I'm going out in the streets. Trust me, people are running up on me. Hey man, I just got out of prison, or I got a son, or blah 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 blah. And I looked at and I look at a lot of the situations differently now by listening to you and B High perspective on a lot of this stuff. A lot of when I told you B High, I said I used to carry anger around with me just as a black man for years, and I didn't even know why I was mad.
That's right. Who
I was mad at, who the enemy was. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when I as I reflected, the enemy was people that look just like me. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like we're going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of healing to do in the black community. As far as just and I say us men, you know what I'm saying, taking back our families. That's what I want to see in 2025. I want to see us, get back into, family mode. You're an example of that. And it don't mean getting married. You don't have to get married, but I'm saying still, you know what I'm saying?
Family first.
Family first. And that's helping out that single mother with kids, even though those aren't your kids. We had gotten to it for a while that ain't my kids. Fuck that type of attitude. I think we're getting back to it takes a community to raise all of these kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And when we lost that, I think that's when the crime and stuff soared. When we turned our back on these young kids. You understand what I'm saying? It was only worried about ours. So at which those young kids are ours.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that in 2025 we got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? I think we're doing a good job already, you know what I'm saying, getting the families back together and just being successful financially, spreading the information out here, networking on our podcast. People get in the comments. I see people hooking up with each other. Hey man, I can help you out with this. I can help you out with that, and just continue to grow as a people. Is what I want to see in 2025, and I also, I want to make, a couple of $1 million. I want a Lambo. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to say my Christmas list. So I'm kind of pivoting to that since you asked me everything that I want.
Exactly.
But nah, man, I feel good. I really have no complaints. I can sit here and talk for 3 hours about the negative stuff in 2024, but I choose to talk about the positive stuff and where we're going in 2025.
Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%. Well, I want to see us go just as a community, just to be a little bit more supportive of each other and realize that it's not a rat race. Like the African proverbs say, you can get there fast by yourself, but you can go further walking with some other folks, man. And I think people need to walk together instead of trying to run all of these races by their damn selves out here, man. If you're looking at people that's winning, it's team building going on in those situations. It's nobody out here doing nothing by themselves. I think we need to celebrate each other a lot more than what we do. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, folks will see somebody winning and they'll take that as a negative situation towards themselves, and it's like, no, that's not what you need to be doing. If you see somebody winning, you need to celebrate that person and rejoice in they win, and know that God is still in the blessing business and that he'll do the same thing for you as well. And I think if folks can take that mindset going into 2025, we won't be as hateful towards each other. That's really the main thing. We just need to stomp out this hate and just start to get the camaraderie back in the community again, to where everybody can win. It's a lot. Life don't have to be hard.
Right.
You make it hard by being a hater.
Yeah.
You make it hard by not being a team player. You make it hard. I mean, if we all try, me and you playing basketball with, and you know good and well that you ain't got no jumper from three. Every time I pass the ball, you shooting the three instead of just going up under the rim and just shooting a layup.
That's not a good example. I am like, I was, one of the greatest.
We was just playing ball at Jermaine Dupree's studio the other day. The spirit of Stephen Curry jumped into your body. And you threw the ball out the gym.
You threw there. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, but on a serious note, before you wrap this up, I want to say something that you just said. When you said supporting each other and celebrating each other, let me say this to a lot of the people. We always, as blacks, feel like that if we all have dreams. We all want to start our own business, work for ourselves, and everybody be like, hey, Beehive as one did it. Wicked did it by itself. This person did it by itself. But let me tell y'all something. There's nothing wrong with, if your dream is not off the ground yet, assisting your brother or your sister in their dream. And you never know that you assisted, like, okay, I could easily say, you know what, Beehive got his own thing, you know what, I'm gonna do my own Wicked Truth thing, man. I'm gonna be bigger than him. I'm gonna knock him down. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? But it was better for me to come in and say, you know what, Beehive already got this off the ground right here. Let me assist in this right here. I see greatness here.
You understand what I'm saying? Off the ground and get up through there.
Exactly. And a lot of us don't have that mindset. We have the mindset of, that person doing that, they hate. Nah. You know what I'm saying? If you can lend something to a movement that's already off the ground and it fits with where you're trying to go, then get on that boat and help. Get on that train and ride. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that, but
no, those are big old facts right there, and that's really my main concern, is just really the mindsets of folks going into 2025. I'ma always scream education at the same breath. This AI is about to take over all of the games.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what kind of, certification that you want to get. You can get it in content generation, business. I mean, all kinds of different AIs are out here for you to learn. So my thing is, people, get ahead of the AI, learn how to use the AI and apply it to your personal business or what it is that you got going on or at your job to make you be able to function at your job a lot better than you normally been doing. And keep it moving. But I mean, I'm excited about 2025, man. I think it's about to go down. I think it's nothing but blessings on the horizon, and hopefully, we can all work through this thing and succeed together.
And we're already doing a Beehive. With our youth also, let's, for y'all, for people out there that has, just had kids or have young kids, let's get them off these video games. Let's get them off, they have time for recreation, but let's start putting them into, to coding, programming, cybersecurity type of things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm going to let you play Madden for an hour, but I need you to, to get into this app and see how you can, do this also.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's up to us as parents to not only let you, have sweets, but you got to eat your vegetables. And that's in life itself. And I mean that in the context of life. You know what I'm saying? So, as parents, we got to buckle down too, and we're gonna let you play, but you owe something to the community. When I hear people say, my child don't owe that community, yes, your child does. You understand? They have a obligation to you personally, an obligation to these kindred spirits that are here, these ancestors that have died and made it to where you can sit around and go to these schools and blah blah blah. So let's use that.
Exactly, and also what you said earlier too about the family, building stronger families. I mean, ladies and gents, life is easier if you got a partner to get through life with. So, I mean, it ain't no sense in fighting your closest ally. Find somebody you can team up with and go out here and get the W.
Absolutely.
Trying to win by yourself is going to cost more money, take more time, and you're going to exert more energy. But if you have somebody that you got on your side, ride with them all the way to the top.
Yes, sir.
If you're a man, find you a woman that's going to love you and help you. And then also women, if you're going to be with a man, Don't tear them down, build them up,
Build
and
them
rock
up.
with them and work with them.
My
Let's
God,
work together.
that's real right there, Beehive. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters, you know, they like I said, they did great things in 2024, but we need our sisters with us. Our sisters have always been the backbone of the black man.
Yeah.
You know, make you want to get up out of bed and go out here and do right and get it and you know, serve the community and the family. So we need our sisters, man, to get involved more. You know what I'm saying? All this running around, I don't need a man and all this. No, we got to get away from that. Yeah, we need each other.
Exactly.
We need each other. So I think 2025 is going to be great. Beehive, man, y'all check this video out. Y'all share it. Don't just watch it and keep all this game and this knowledge for yourself. That's another thing. Spread this game. Spread this knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, thank you for 2024, but 2025 is going to be better.
As always, man, appreciate everybody rocking with us the long way. More content on the way, more education, more information on the way, man. Beehive Radio Shout it, Big Galaxy. I'll let y'all in a minute, man. We gone.